What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. Beautiful day out today. Just wanted to talk about two zoologists that I have. Some samples. Want to give a shout out to Victor for sending me both of these in advance. This is Dodo version 2 and Rhinoceros version 2. So Dodo done by Yves Cassar, and the Rhinoceros 2 done by Prin Limros, who did Sloth as well, which is just a beautiful drinkable composition. I have some things on the table. It's a little windy like always, so I don't want them blowing over and smashing, especially these guys. Shout outs to Jay for hooking me up. Codename Jay. He usually doesn't decant, but he knew that I need to get my nose on these. These are rare. Some of them are, I think, discontinued. They're probably all discontinued by now. I don't know. But we'll go over those in a second. And then this Discovery set by Pryn as well. So these are all Pryn fragrances. Maybe I will talk about them in a minute. But let's kick this off. So Dodo. This is Dodo version 2. You get a crazy blast of clary sage in this, and the oak moss absolute. It's very green. It is definitely a comical take on a vintage fougere. It smells like when you're chewing up like a kale salad or something like that, like a power salad, Brussels sprouts, some dark greens, like a bird ate a power salad and burped it in your face. But instead of it being a total turn-off, there is a fun note dancing around the entire time, the entire duration of this fragrance, and it's the bergamot. It's so friendly, it's just bright, it's just dancing around in the background throughout the entire fragrance, so it makes it more friendly and definitely more palatable. Which reminds me of Dodo 1, because Dodo 1 was very tough for me, but I think there was some other nice note going on in there. It might have been lychee, and it just played really well, at least with the composition, that it made it a little bit better than just horrific. But I don't think that Dodo 2 is going to be a full bottle purchase for me. But again, thank you, Victor, for the sample. I think it's just great. It's interesting. It's something innovative, bringing back the past, some throwback type of fragrance. So it's cool. I'm going to enjoy this. And who knows, though, you never know. You might pull the trig in the future on something as things change up. Next, and how you feel about it. Next one would be this Rhinoceros version 2. This is going to be... they're here for me, guys. They're here for me. Version 2 is definitely going to be a full bottle purchase for me. I love this. I was wearing this. It's unbelievable in the fall right now. Beautiful tobaccos. I think there's Laos Oud in it as well. The tobacco note, and it starts off dry, but then it's very sweet and succulent. It kind of reminds me of like the tobacco that's in CK. I think it's in Euphoria, maybe Euphoria. That type of, maybe even John Barbado's Vintage, like maybe this type of tobacco accord. But it's just done so well, just like the rest of Pryn's work. Just a drinkable composition. I wore it from this little sprayer. Only I've worn it a couple times, but only a few sprays each time I have, and I've been able to smell it through my damn mask. I love it. It's a lot less abrasive than Rhino 1. Rhino 1 was a little rough for me, a little sharp around the edges, and whatever accords I got out of Rhino 1, truthfully, I already get them out of, I guess T-Rex was already good enough for me and fulfilled that need, so I didn't need to jump for a bottle of Rhino 1. I thought T-Rex already did that job for me. But Rhino 2, that's definitely going to be a full bottle purchase. I can't wait till that comes out. There's also rum in here, whiskeys, coffees. Just a beautiful composition. Again, done by Prin Limros, who did Sloth by Zoologist. And Sloth was another drinkable composition. It's very manly. I think there's violet leaf in there. There's some mushroom accords. But Sloth, like it smells like something that Yoda would literally hand to you, and it would just be like foaming, frothing purple and green, like just this lavender, chamomile, earthy, super powered tea that's going to heal you and give you some like Jedi powers. That's how I'm starting to feel about all of Pryn's work. So I had already showed you I had some other stuff down here, all by him. And yeah, just some of his work's really fascinating. Here, let's look at one of these here. So NesNas Koren, I think that it's it's supposed to be like a demon or something like that, but honestly this smells beautiful. I get this great ash accord out of here that I honestly want to capture. If I ever create a fragrance, I want the ash accord that's in here. I don't really even know how to explain this fragrance, but it's weird because I think that it was described as being one of the most challenging, and I don't find it challenging at all. I think this one's beautiful. I don't really remember all the notes in there, so I can't really talk about that one. Ayothaya, I remember some of the notes in this. This one's fantastic, just blended beautifully. It's like green. It's got this oolong tea going on with the papyrus. The papyrus isn't too spicy, but it's like, just again, like drinkable. It comes off partially minty, but not. I really love this one. This one's great. I didn't get the best projection and longevity out of Magao and Ayothaya, but this one beats this one as far as projection and longevity. What else is in this? It's oolong tea, papyrus, pink peppers, or maybe black pepper. I'm drawing blanks on exactly what's in that, but this is a great one. You guys got to check it out. If you can find someone to decant this for you, do that. All right, Magao. This was kind of really light for me, even though it's beautiful. I don't know if I would ever need a full bottle of this. I think there's notes of like tangerine. There's definitely kumquat in there. Oh, that's good. Tangerine and kumquat's all I remember, and that's basically what I can smell. I mean, there's so many notes going through my head right now. Again, these are all pretty much rare or probably discontinued. So Aksum, this one was a little rough for me. It's one of... Maybe I'll hit my hand. Let's check this out. Oh man, I'm loving it a lot more right now. But it definitely does have like that stanky floral going on in there. But it's another one that's kind of ashy. That's interesting. I'll play around with it more. I don't know much about this one. Again, comment and let me know what you guys think about some of these if you know them. Okay, so we're gonna go into the Pryn Discovery set. Let's okay, so Homa. It's hard for me to read even out here right now. Really nice color, green juice. This one has this weird accord in it that reminds me of my grandmother's house, kind of like the ivy there and her cigarette smoke, and she smoked menthol cigarettes, but it brings me back to that time. I do love this one. Actually, I may be lying. That might be Eshu. Yeah, let me not lie to you. So it's Eshu, the one that has... We're gonna hit the back of my hand. Yeah, it's this one. It smells like white Tic Tacs and menthol cigarettes and ivy from my Nana's house, and I love it. It smells like a concert. There's this fragrance by Filigree and... just tell me what the name is. I forget. I'll probably write it down. But I think one of those was supposed to be based off of like what a concert smells like, and that kind of gives me like that brash cigarette smoke, like put out in an ashtray, but still fucks with it. Okay, the Eshu was more, I think that was more of like a garden type of florals. I don't remember ever wearing that on my skin though. What was one I can get through really quick? Homa we did. Nocturnal Poetry. Okay. Smells beautiful for what notes I can catch out of it, and then it just disappears. I don't get anything out of this. Like, I can't smell anything from this, so you guys got to let me know about Nocturnal Poetry and how it works on you. Okay, Ursula. So like Aksum, Ursula, you got that nice dark juice. Ooh. And I remember it being kind of, you know, fantasy type floral fragrance too. I don't know if it was working for me. I just purchased from Ellen. I had gotten Tropica Capricorn, so I mean I didn't really need too many other funky florals at the time. Plus it's winter, so fall winter is when I start really wearing Black Orchid by Tom Ford. Yeah, I gotta play around with these some more. Like, I can see getting into it maybe at a different time. I gotta get through that Tropica Capricorn. I really don't need anything else that falls in line with that right now. So that's how I feel that Aksum and Arsalan, sorry, are. Okay, I don't know how to say this guy. Saringkarn. I did love this. This one wore a little bit more lighter than I wanted to. I don't know the notes in any of these. Maybe when I edit, I'll hook up some more notes that I'm missing, like I normally do. Yeah, I love this. This is just one that falls in line with the just drinkable compositions. Man, it comes all together like a better version of Feed Delish. Like, it's really good. Kind of like a cherry rum type of smell. Well, just had to share some of those with you. Thank you for watching. This is what my boredom does to me. Stay tuned for more. Holla.